she saw someone going to her house she go for a house for direct sale. And when she finished the school, she was like, what am I going to do? I saw someone was coming home and selling things direct to my parents, and I liked the things. So she reached out and she started doing so. But by that time, the mind of network marketing was not in her. So she was like taking the product from the company, going house to house to sell. That was she was doing. But going along, the company changed the strategy. Like they wanted to do as a network marketing way of selling their things. And then when they did that, for her, she was not ready for that change. So she dropped it. Like she stopped even going direct selling. And she was like, no, network marketing for me is not like for me. She stayed for a while without doing anything. And then later on, she said, no, let me do a research. So she took like 2 years reading a book concerning network marketing, joining some network marketing classes, reading the magazine for network marketing, all of that to research what is all about network marketing. When she got an answer, it's where she went back to that previous company where she was selling direct sales. And she told them, I'm ready to join and to do as a network marketing. And when she started, to her, she said, oh, she knew, like, she has done even the previous sales. The first year was difficult. There was a fallout and everything. There's a time she quit. There's a time she regained again. And when she went to join this network marketing now as a professional, since she has read a lot of books, attended a lot of classes, the first year it wasn't easy. It was difficult to reach to people. The no was a lot than the yes. Even the money was not like what she expected. But what I love about her is what she promised herself, like, I will never quit. Whether I fail, I don't fail, I will never quit. And the goal was to reach the highest rank of that company. Let's say on our side, it will be the goal to reach a founder cycle. For her, she put like, if I have to quit, it's that time when I have already reached the founder cycle. If I have not reached the founder cycle, doesn't matter what is going to happen within, I must reach there, I won't quit. So she worked hard and she keep on persisting and doing it until one day she reached that goal. And that day, she said, is the day that I will never forget. Because what I was expected is there. When one of the, like their DM, wherever, come out and show the picture of her in that link and the amount of money which she's going to receive, for her, it was something very amazing and awesome. So from there, she says she was able to do a lot of things, to achieve a lot of goals. But all in all is that she loved to read, although she has all knowledge, but through all the way until to reach to that length, she was reading. She loved reading books. So every day she was reading books while keep on. So whenever she fall down, she knew how to stand up because of the knowledge she gained from the readings she has been doing herself. So what he's advising, like, from all those reading and everything through all the process, she has gained like 2 things at par. She gained a personal growth for herself, and also she has already fulfilled her goals, and she's living the lifestyle she wanted to be. So that's it.
Awesome. Thank you so much for that summary, Ellie. Yes, so the main theme is, what will you become, with the untamed? What would you become? we have the goal, our financial goal. We want to be, to be able to go to Dubai. You have to qualify as a partner 2 times, 2 months from here to July. We have to, qualify as a partner to be able to, we have to be partner 2 times to be able to qualify to go to Dubai. That is a goal, right? Of course, with partnership comes the million naira or more that you're going to earn as a partner, right? But beyond that, in the process of becoming, of attaining that goal, what will you become? We've talked about networking. How will your networking skill improve? I am working hard personally. That's an area that I'm working on right now. How is my networking going to improve? How will I become better networker, right? In promoting your business, what is the skill you're going to learn to be able to promote the product and be able to, convince and show people the value of the product and how empowering the compensation plan is on the business building side, so as we go along, all of this, the book club is meant to upskill us. That is why, the book club is here to upskill us. Each time we come, what is the new skill we're picking up to go and exhibit, to go and, leverage on in the following week, right? So as we go through the books, those are the things we need to continue to learn. We're upskilling, and how are we going to continue, to get better and better on the way to achieve our financial freedom? Because I know all of us here are here for the financial freedom, right? But network marketing gives us the platform even to become better and better, to upskill, in all areas of our lives on the path to that financial freedom. Amazing. Thank you so much, Ellen, for that. And Agnes, are you back? I saw you were, okay. You are back. Awesome. Are you ready? Take us through the experience.
Yeah, I'm ready. Awesome. Hi, everyone.
Hello.
We're going to be looking at network marketing. It almost sounds like a fairy tale by Dennis Williams. And that's found at page 339 of the book.
Yeah.
So actually from beginning of the book, from beginning of the story, it's a story I'll call it, because he was just talking about himself and the business and his family, right? So it's like I'm going to be telling a story, then we'll land at what he was just trying to, get out of his book. So his lifestyle and that of his family had to do with initially working very hard to meet up with daily living, even though it was not, he was even working in a big corporation, and his wife was a teacher, right? So saving for the family, saving for retirement was really a challenge. And when himself and the wife were introduced to network marketing by his brother in 1975, they went into it thinking that their life would change, but it never got better because he had to do other things, along with it. So he had to do things to support the family and their financial needs. Their kids were growing. They need to go to school, more bills on them. And in 1991, that was exactly 16 years after being introduced to network marketing, they found a company. After being in that company for 6 months. That was when they started appreciating the business. It was also a network marketing business. And how did they get to appreciate this business and started making money from this business? The business is like a wellness company, like health. Maybe they sell health products. So he was able to see his sister, use this product, and it worked for her. And he was also able to, attach himself to a mentor. He talked to somebody who has experience, who has been in the business for like a year plus. So with the man's assistance, him and the wife were able to become independent in the business. They became independent consultants, and they started making their money from where? From home. They didn't have to go and rent any office or any space for their business. They were doing it from home. But they got to start telling people about it. But you know what? Just like the heading said, fairy tale. It sounds a bit like a fairy tale. Network marketing, when you tell some people, no, I'm not a beg, I've tried it before. Yeah, they did the same thing. It never worked for them. So people kept telling them that, no, that is just a fairy tale. It seems almost impossible. People were doubtful about it. That did not discourage him and the wife. They continued. And after 15 years in this business, their business expanded. Why? Because they did not give up. They continued. So their network expanded in that they had 37 friends who now became like their club, we call them millionaire club, aside the thousands or millions of people, right? They had already brought into the business. The business generated millions of dollars and revenue for them. You might be wondering how they got to do this. I said they brought in people. Yes, they just simply, him and the wife, their goal was, okay, our life is changing. Let's change other people's life. And that was their motivation, to change people's lives. So helping ordinary people to achieve extraordinary wealth. That was their aim. And that was how they got their network, network expanded, and they kept making millions without stress, just being at home. So what about the untamed? It's the same thing with the untamed. Every one of us have been in network marketing, here and there. We have tested the waters, but this is what different. If you like, take it from me on, this is different. Yeah, we refer people, but aside referring people, we also make money at the side. Why? Because it's a social selling network. You just share your link to people. Affiliate marketing, share your link with people. Sometimes you don't even know who shop. You just see somebody, I don't know this person though. So if somebody has been following you, like, this is what this person, let me try this. And the person will just shop from your link. Don't say, nobody has shopped with you my link so far. Don't worry, this business is new. All over the world is new. Don't worry. What is a product? The product is premium. That is what we should be looking at. It is premium. By the time people get to understand this, they will start going for it. That is why it's good for us to join now. Be among the first pioneers of this company. Yeah. So, and every company has a goal. They had a goal in changing people's life, right? The Untamed, according to the Untamed, their statement is igniting the uncompromising change in women and indeed men, if you ask me. We have seen this. We have men who have also joined, and we have men who have started using the product, and it's working. People are working, a lot of good review. There has not been any negative one so far. So, as we have seen, Dennis and his family were able to leverage on this company. They did not give up after so many years in the business. So they were able to what? At the end of the day, they had financial freedom to explore the beautiful things of life, stress-free. Even at a point when he was sick, people that he knew were sending gifts all over. Even it was even at that point, insurance people, okay, oh, let's cover you up 3 months. He did say he never needed that. He doesn't need anybody because the money is coming from generation to generation. This money will keep coming. That he knew because he had seen the future of the business. So that's all about what Denny stated out. So we need to actually understudy any business we're going into. The minute we just understand their mission and we have tested the waters and we see that, yeah, this is it, we should not give up. We should continue on it, tell others, because when you tell others, you're changing their lives. And where you can assist, you also assist them to come in, because it's all for your own good. And when you're doing it, remember your families first, remember your friends first. Let them not come out, you didn't tell me, tell them. You know, so that's it. I hope
Awesome.
I hope you guys enjoyed the presentation.
Yes, we do. Yes.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you so much, Coach Agnes. That's amazing. Yes. Oh, there's a chat. Let me see. I have something in the chat. Oh, okay. Hey, yes. So very, very well covered. Thank you so much for doing that justice. It's when we hear, you know, the success stories of people, sometimes we wonder, could that be really true? Right? We've heard of, even with the Untamed, we've heard of Boss Susan that, you know, had over 7 million naira as income in 1 month, right? And if anyone wants to look at that, they might wonder, oh, is that even possible? And this she was able to confirm is more than what she's been able to earn in our other company in a month, right? What she's been able to earn in other companies. So the results that comes, the results shall come. Yeah, she's smiling at you. Yeah, she said she's gonna do it next week. Don't worry. She did some in the text. Diana, so we want to hear your voice. You know, you promised you're gonna give one of the Diana's article. You said we're gonna do that. Maybe you can muzzle some strength and, you know, give us that. That would be great. So, like all of that, some results are unbelievable. A lot of people that you see, that you hear, you know, especially in this area, in this part of the world, a lot of people living in, you know, in Miami, on the beach. You ask what they do during the day, they are in their houses, they're not working anywhere. You ask what they do, they are in network marketing. And you were like, okay, in network marketing, you're able to get a boat, you're living on the, you know, on the lake. How? But with work, putting in the work and, you know, learning the skill, applying what we're learning and not giving up, hearing that somebody made in their first month, made over 7 million naira, coming in with the mindset, okay, myself, I will do that in 1 month. And then after a month, because you didn't even make a kobo, you feel like disappointed. This is not true. That happens does not mean that yours will not happen, because number one, you don't know where she is coming from, right? You don't know what skill she has learned, she has developed to be able to produce that result. So she's able to tell us what is possible, to show us what is possible. It's not guaranteed that you will come in and get 7 million naira your first month. But she told us, she showed us it is possible. That was the Nigeria, right? There's a precedent rank that has been reached in Spain, in the Untamed. And I can't even remember the equivalence of the naira. It's in the, you know, million is 7 figure, right? She's in the 8 figures. with that rank, right, in Naira. So these are people showing us what is possible. To ordinary person that does not see this, you will think is a fairy tale. And as Dennis has said, and Agnes has showed us, this life of a network marketing with the Untamed, it's possible. I love the way he concluded, his writing. He said, it is a fairy tale. Only this one came true. So what is your dream with your Untamed? What is your financial goal? To people before now, that could have been a fairy tale to you. But now, hearing all of this, being in this community, your dream has expanded. Your mind is expanding. You are seeing what is possible. Now you are dreaming bigger. You're talking about going to Dubai. Maybe last month, you're not even dreaming of going to the airport. Not to talk of now traveling out to Dubai. Your dream is expanding. Now, we are saying with the Untamed, with the skill and everything you are going to be putting in network marketing, that dream can come true because it's come true for other people. So everyone, let's dream. Let us dream. All right. So I'm going to, shut up now. I tend to talk. So I'm going to keep quiet and give Ochuko the floor. Let's have you, ma'am. It's your turn.
Okay. Good evening,
thank you for doing this. Good evening.
Thank you. Okay, so I'm reviewing Mark Yarnell, My Passion for Network Marketing.
Yes.
And reading it, I was like, my God, this is so me. It don't me dream and see that this woman, this is her, she needs to be here. He said, Mark says that he's a very traditional person. He grew up where everyone knew everyone. You know how it is. You know your neighbors. You can go to your neighbor's house for lunch, for dinner. There was just that contact, that bonding, growing up. And so he carried that, into his network marketing business. And that's why he's really so passionate about network marketing, because he sees network marketing as, it's not just about the money, not just about the business aspect, of it, but he really loves the relationship, aspect of network marketing. He's passionate about it because of the word of mouth selling. It's not, you have to, for him, I mean, this was in 2007. I don't know what he would do now.
I know, right?
Because it's like, okay, so everybody is on their device, but it was so interesting for him because he could, walk up to people, talk to people, one-on-one, have that face-to-face contact. That was what he really loved. And in that kind of setting, he was able to build friendships, that I want to believe lasted. If not, he wouldn't really be talking about it. So I want to believe that he built friendships, from his business that lasted. So he's passionate about network marketing because of that bonding that you get, because of that one-on-one interaction that you have, with other people. And he also talked about the fact that, getting someone to come into the business with you is not just about you winning. You have to ensure that the person you have brought into the business wins as well.
All right.
It's a win-win. It's a win-win situation. You don't just bring the person in and just leave them there. I mean, you won't even grow if you do that. You bring them in, you train them, you ensure that, they are moving, because the people that you are bringing in, when they move, you also move, So for him, is that impact that he's able to have in another person's life, helping them to succeed in this business, that did it for him. That's why he really loves network marketing. And I want to say, let me just bring in a personal experience. The first network marketing business I joined, I didn't really make so much money, but one thing I loved and why I am still able to come into network marketing today is the experience that I had there. You know, what he's talking about, the bonding, you know, you sit down. Then too, we didn't even, there was no, there was no Zoom really at that time too. We're not having WhatsApp meetings. We had to have, you know, that face-to-face meetings. And so we had an upline that was so passionate also about the business, which also made us passionate because he would call us in for strategy sessions. You know, okay, where are you at the moment? You are here, you need to move. The next level is this. How do you get to that level? We plot a graph, you know. And he's always, you know, it's like you were saying earlier on to you, you are calling on people, you want people to join the business. You don't just go, me, how now? It's been a while. Okay, there's this business I want to introduce to you. I mean, I haven't heard from you in maybe a couple of months, couple of weeks, and then you are calling to say that I won't even listen to you. Do you understand? So, but you first of all build that relationship again. You know, if you've lost the relationship, how are you doing? How is your family? You understand? So from that experience, a lot of us, even though a lot of us have left that company into other, but we still have that relationship. We still connect. You know, we are still connected. We can still talk. We can still, you know, call on each other, you know, and all that because of that relationship that was built. You know, so for me, that experience back then was what gave me that, also made me to have a passion, because I saw that, look, it's not, a lot of people see it wrong. They just think that, okay, yes, bring two, yes, you bring two, but even if I'm bringing two, you know, so I remember one time somebody said, I'm going to join the business, then you will be growing, me, I will not grow. And in my mind, I'm like, you need to understand that if you don't grow, there's no way I will grow. So I have to ensure that you grow, you know, which is what Mark, you know, is saying here. It's a win-win thing. You come in and ensure that you grow. I give you all, like Boss Agnes is always doing for us, you know, she's always giving us materials, you know, giving challenges, you know, and if we are not growing, she's not growing, and you know, like that. So the impact, you know, was what he was, that's what is making him so passionate about the fact that, you know, there's bonding, there's relationship, you know, people coming together. It's not just over the phone. I mean, for him, he said he doesn't, as at that time, 2007, he didn't have a phone, he doesn't have computers, he doesn't do all those stuff, you know. Then I'm sure now he would have, you know, a phone and all that.
Yeah.
You know, but for him, that was just it, you know, the bonding, the fact that you could come together, sit down, I'm looking at you, you are looking at me, and we are having this conversation, you know, and from there, you know, we're just having fun while we are trying to build, you know, our business. And he says, you know, towards the end, he said, to succeed in this business, yes, he says you need to bond with humans. You need to bond with humans. He's passionate about relationship. Yes, he said, okay, at the end, he said he's more passionate about relationship than monthly income. So I think that about sums it up.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Chuka. That's amazing. Yes, I would love to see how Mark Yarnell is now, how he's managing now in the age of metaverse. In the age of, I was looking at one gadget that they were, advertising, that you can do exercise virtual, in those virtual world where that it's more fun to do that. And I'm kind of tempted to want to go and, look in that way. So that's the thing, with emphasizing the networking part of it. And no matter what we do, we are showing people, we are telling people to come and see, our amazing product that we have, right? And telling them, the business opportunity, to empower them, to give them another stream of income, to even, that's a full housewife, to even give them a stream of income to be able, to say they are earning, their own income as well. With that what is it called? With that tools, with those tools in our hands, we know we can empower other people. And we are using social selling, using our social platform. So from what Mark has said, we need to network. So let's be intentional when we attend people's in the groups we are even in the groups, in the WhatsApp groups, other groups outside of the Untamed, in the other groups we are in, let's participate intentionally. I'm not saying go and we should go and be promoting our products in those groups. No, but let's network. Let's interact with other humans. Let's care, about what their needs are. If they ask questions, let's answer. Let's meet the need of people. And when we show interest in other people will show interest in what we're doing. And then people, shop or interact or, do business with people they know, they love, and they care about. So it's a way, it's something that we need to learn to do. Like I said, I'm, outing myself now. I need that a lot. This pandemic that is just passing was just it for me. I'm like, I can be home 24/7, nothing. I won't even be bothered, but to sell, you're not going to sell for yourself alone. You're going to sell to other people. And to be successful in network marketing, we need to network. All right. Whoa, it's been an amazing time. Thank you so much, everybody. Amazing. So I see the love going in the chat. Thank you, everyone, for showing your appreciation. Thanks. I want to appreciate everybody that has been able to participate one way or another. Now, if you're not part of the contributors and you have something to say, please let me know. You can put it in the chat or you raise your hand so you can share your take as well. So I want to appreciate everybody, our contributors so far this month. Thank you, Ochuko. Thank you, Agnes. Thank you, Eileen. Thank you, Diana. Thank you, Kindness. Thank you, Lami. She's been my co-host. I know most of you I've not seen her. She's been under the weather for some time and taking a break, but she is, we are doing this together, all right? So you're going to see her soon once she's able to get out of under that fog, but the main thing is we are here to learn together, and thank you so much for all your contribution. And if you're joining us, I see new faces or new names. Edge, welcome. I said hi earlier. Irene, welcome. Rosemary, I'm not familiar with that name. Welcome. Uduak Edwin, welcome. And I welcome Becky as well. So I welcome everybody. Yes, go ahead.
So Becky is my sister.
Oh, wonderful. That is great.
Me.
Awesome. So nice to have you. All right. Thanks, Diana, for joining. I wasn't even expecting you when Ellen said you were not feeling up to it to do the presentation. So thank you. You're really showing this is your happy place. So I'm glad we could have value and get you out of, from under the burden of, the weakness of the body. All right. Thank you, everyone. Though I came in late, but I got something. Awesome. That's from Rosemary. It's nice to meet you. God bless you. All right. So the votes are in. Can somebody do a drum roll? The book. Thank you, Achika. Now the book we're going to next, I am going to show the votes. The results are in. And as we can see, all right, as we can see, The Science of Getting Rich by Wallace D. Wattles won the vote. And that is the book we're going to.
Wow.
Yeah. Yeah, the science of getting rich. So we want to learn the science, right? So it's going to be amazing. I actually participated in a coaching program that went through the whole book, and I still have the material. So I'm going to be sharing some of those things with us, some of those materials that we use, that we too can use and, get the most out of this book. It's amazing. It's amazing. And I believe it's even the better of the two to start with, coming from that and then going into Think and Grow Rich. So I'm really glad, we are going in the direction, so thank you, everybody that participated. Do we have any other comment, question, contribution before we call it a day? We have about 3 minutes that'll either, give back or we can, share together here. Let me know if there's anything. In the absence of any, that is it for us. Okay, let me see if I can do, what is it? Gallery view. Okay, no, all the pictures, show none. I love this gallery view right here. Amazing. All right, so that is it for us today. Thanks so much for coming. I appreciate everybody. I appreciate you all. God bless you. And have a wonderful one. And see you next time. I'm going to post the, sorry about that. Can you still hear me? Okay. I think, all right. So I'm going to post the PDF of that book in the group, in the chat. And if you're not in the group chat, please let me know. Reach out to me and I'll add you, or you can reach out to the person that invited you to the book club today. They'll add you to the group, and we'll do daily activities that I'll share with us to make the best, to be able to maximize what we learned from that book. All right, have a wonderful one, everybody. God bless you. Bye. Yes.
Bye.
Okay,
Thank you so much.
you are welcome. I appreciate you all. Bye.